Hello and welcome to Amethyst Star Crafting. My name is Jane Allmark and I'm a UK independent Stampin' Up demonstrator. And today I thought we would do a fun card with a grand kid. Any sentiment stamp you have will work, and this one isn't particularly for a grandchild. It is just a lovely card to send to somebody as an encouragement, really. You can find it in the annual catalogue and it's on page 51. It is £20 and there are 11 cling stamps in there. So it's lovely because it's got happy birthday, so proud of you, so smart, so fun, so sweet and so wonderful. You are so loved. All sorts of lovely sentiments in there. Yes, you've got your grandkids and granddaughters, grandsons, which is fantastic because I have grandchildren, which is lovely. But I thought I would show you a way of doing it using the Stamparatus. Stamparatus is one of the, in my opinion, best positioning tools on the market. I've had mine since the beginning. I use it all the time, not maybe as often as I should, but I know that not all of you have got one. If you want one, it is the sort of thing that it is one of the best on the market. Reason being, you have got it's only put in one side, if you see what I mean. So you can actually take a 12 by 12 sheet of paper in on there because you've got nothing to hold it in on that side. You've got 2 hinges. I've only got one in at the moment, which means you've got 4 surfaces because these just come out straight away and you can turn them around and you can put another stamp on the other side, which is great. You can also do hinge step stamping, all sorts of things with it. I know that, you know, a lot of you have positioning tools. My template that I'm using, I have put up a lot of times and I know that most of you know about it. I will try and remember to put the link in below. If you want to find it, just put my name and Wreath template. If you want me to do the link, then just leave me a comment and I'll put the link. So getting on, we are using the So Smart, So Fun, So Sweet and So Wonderful, and I've put that, it's going to come in the middle. And I'm using bright colours, so I'm using Tahitian Tide and Magenta Madness. In fact, I probably should use 3 colours, shouldn't I? No, I'm just going to use the 2, I think, because I think that that will work. So the Tahitian Tide is going in on the middle. And we're literally just going to put it in. Perfect. Don't even need to do another print of that. So that's fantastic. That's exactly what I want. So I can take that one out. This is where when they introduce the Simply Chamois, it comes into its own because it's really good for taking out and cleaning your stamp up. So it works really well on that. So we're taking that one out. Now we're having the You Are So Loved. So I'm putting it up at the top and I'm putting it in, trying to get it as central as I can. And then we're going to pick it up. And I'm going to ink that in the pink. If I can get, this is the Magenta Madness. And then I'm just going to turn it round. So basically it looks a bit like a flower. And you just turn it round in one direction. And then, as I say, you get it looking a bit like a flower, which I think is quite fun. Really easy thing to do. You can choose whatever colours you want. You can do in multiple colours. I just thought it'd be quite fun to just do it in the one colour. Choose a stamp or word stamp that is going to work well. because otherwise you'll find that it will overlap sometimes, and you don't necessarily want it to, with words you don't want it to overlap. So just and you see if it doesn't come in properly the first time, you can actually turn around and re-ink it and put some more on there. I'm not overly fussed at the moment because I'm just showing you this as an example. But you just turn it round. And you get 8. So as I say, it comes a bit like a flower, or again, it's a modern way of doing it. You know, particularly if you're doing cards for teenagers or young adults that like, you know, something that is just a bit fun and easy, then that's what you need to do. Now I'm just going to put that to one side for a minute while I clean it up. But I think that looks quite fun. Now we can clean that up. Now what we can do is, if you wanted to make it a little bit more special, is you can then take, so put that in like that. You can then take another, and it would have to be a different stamp set. So let's have a little look and see. I always sort of think of ideas as I go. So that will work perfectly just like that, because you've got your words in the middle, so smart, so fun, and then you are so loved. But then if you wanted to, you could actually put an image just in over the top, in something that's quite light. So I'm just going to have a quick little look and see if there's anything that I particularly think that will work quite well across on there, and probably something like, I've just got to see how big it is, but I think probably the, whoops, just thrown a stamp set in. You have to excuse the squeaking, it's my chair. Okay, so I've got on this one the colour and contour, so I would choose the inside piece, which is like this, and we can put that in over the top just like that. And I just want to make sure that it's not going to catch in on the others, so we're now going to put that in on top and just pick it up. And I can put that in, so that's colour and contour, but again, any flower one you've got. And then we want something which is very pale, so I think I'm going to choose, let's choose something like, I'm going to take 2 out, and then we'll see which ones I think are going to be the best. Fresh freesia, no, that's not going to work. Yes, that's going to work. So I'm going to use the fresh freesia, which is that pale purple. I might have to stamp it off first, and I'll show you how we can do that. To open it up first. So let's ink this up. And I'm just going to take a piece of scrap paper and just put it in over the top, so I can just see how deep the colour comes. That's going to be fine. That's going to be fine. So you can always, as I say, double check first. So I'm just going to put that in over the top. Turn it round. I want it to be quite subtle, but I just want it to give just another little bit of dimension. Take that round, and then it means you can choose whatever colours you want, and I would probably choose the Tahitian Tide cardstock for my base. Reason being is that we've got a lot of the other colours stamped more than once, and it will then balance it. So that's what I'm going to do on there. Let's take that round. Like that. And that. And that. Okay, so that's made it look really rather pretty. I like that. So we've got that on there. So we've used those three colours. Let me just give it a quick clean up. And then we need the Tahitian Tide as the base. But again, it's an idea that you can use with any sentiment stamp set. So we've got that in here. We need two. That's the words one, which goes in the A Grandkid. What have I done with that one? Oh, I'll just put it up there. I'll put them back in a minute. Okay, so we now need to have a base. I've got, these are cards that I've already got from that I was given a long time ago, so I'm just using up them. So that goes on there. That's 5 inches, so I just need to put a Tahitian Tide base in. Let's find it, if I can find. There we go. So I actually got mine in 12 by 12s, which are quite fun. So have I got Tahitian Tide in? Oh, I think I probably need to cut another one down. So let's get my Tahitian Tide out, and that's going to go in at. Need to cut that at 5 1/4. So let me just get my trimmer out. Bear with me a second. I like to finish things off. And you can always fast forward it if you want to. So we want this at 5 1/2. No, we don't. 5 1/4. So it's going to be, or actually 5 1/2, because that's going to be my card base, and then I can cut it down, because if I'm cutting a whole sheet for my other ones, it will go down like that, so that can go in there. So this needs to be, let's try it at 5 1/2 and see if it's going to be too big on this card. I don't know. We'll find out, won't we? And as you know, I'm not going to stick it down because I will be cutting some stuff out of this. I hate wasting stuff. So let me have a look and see how we're doing. That will work quite well, actually. So it's 1/2 inch on this one. So that's there. That then goes in there. And you can see that that picks that up. And it makes a rather fun, modern styled card. As I say, you can use any sentiment you want, and I just think it looks fun. Stamparator's perfect for this. So thank you so much for watching me. As always, please stay safe and well. Please be kind, and look forward to seeing you again soon. Bye bye.